Hello, Beer Bomb families. Mr. Morris here. I've got Miss Ochoa in the car with me. We're doing a little drive along because we want to just kind of refresh everybody's memory about our morning drop off and our afternoon pickup procedures. So I am turning into Beer Bomb right now. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but on my way up we have a new U-turn or no U-turn sign that was installed toward the end of the last school year. That's something we added with the addition of Quick Trip here, so we would appreciate it if everybody kind of adhered to that no U-turn thing. So I'm pulling into the parking lot now, and normally there'll be a lot of cars in here. You will kind of go to the right of this circle drive here. And in the morning, these gates should be open, so you're going to come down this driveway and you're going to want to make sure you stay all the way to the right because cars will be coming up from the other side. So make sure you take it nice and slow here just to make sure that we're safe in the parking lot. And in the morning, you're just going to kind of keep on going. In the morning, it flows pretty easily. You will just circle around our blacktop here. You'll go all the way around. And we're coming up on the last turn here, and you're going to see our awning come into frame. That's where our students wait in the morning. In the morning, we ask that you drive all the way up as far as you can get. If there's other cars here, obviously, you're going to just park behind that other car, let your student out. And then once you are clear, we'll have some teachers out here kind of directing traffic. We do ask that you kind of wait until those teachers signal you to move on. That way we're safe in the parking lot. And then you'll just continue on. And like I said here, other cars will probably still be coming in. You're going to want to make sure you stay all the way to the right. And again, go nice and slow because we do see some cars move pretty quickly through here. We want everybody to be safe in the parking lot. And then as you go through here, you're going to want to stay to the right of this circle drive again, just because there will be cars coming the other direction. And then nice and easy, we do have this little speed hump here, so make sure you go nice and easy over the speed hump. And that's pretty much our morning procedure. Now we're going to transition over and show you how we do our afternoon pickup procedure, which is a little more involved, but I'll show you how to do that now. Alright, so we're going to show you our afternoon procedures. I'm pulling up on Beer Bomb now. Came from the other direction this time just so you can get a good idea of what this procedure looks like. I don't know if you saw the police car, some of our St. Louis County's finest doing their part to make sure that we're safe. And again, just like the morning procedure, you are going to stay to the right of this circle drive. And then for the most part, it's the same as the morning until we get up here, and I'll show you where it's a little different once we get down the drive. Again, you're going to want to stay all the way to the right to make sure that we have enough room for cars to come the other direction. And at this point, this is a good place to kind of stop. And you see those orange barrels in front of us. Those won't be there during the school year, but that is a good place to kind of know that that's where we're going to kind of split off into some separate lanes. So if depending on where we're at in the procedure, you might have to stop and hang out here for a little bit. But once you get to this point, you are going to split off and do a couple different lanes here. I'm going to go ahead and go forward, and I know I'm having a hard time seeing where the lines are just because we're filming this in the morning and the sun is overhead. But we do have several white lines to help guide you along this process. And so make sure you stay in those lines. And then this is another spot where you're going to kind of wait here. Ms. Ochoa, if you could pan over to where the awning is. So we'll have several teachers out at dismissal, and they will kind of flag you on when they are ready to go. So again, you're going to want to stay kind of in the line of cars that you are in because we'll be about 3 cars deep here. I'm in the lane that's all the way up to the awning. And I'll go ahead and stop here. Our students will be coming out of the cafeteria door. You can kind of see on the left side of your screen there. Teachers will direct those students to your car. You will have a number tag that hangs from your rear view mirror, and just make sure that that number is visible so teachers can look at that and make sure we get the right kiddos out to your car. And then this next part's really important. Once you have your child located or loaded into your car, please wait here until teachers release you. We move a lot of kids in the afternoon, and we just want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure that those kids are safe during this process. So again, kind of wait here, and those teachers will flag you on. So I'm in the far right lane. The car's in the far left lane. They're going to typically get flagged on first, so those cars will go, then the middle lane, and then eventually my lane. And so I will go ahead and kind of show you how we'll exit here. And I'm going to ask you to stay with me all the way up until we get to the front entrance, because in the afternoon it does get a little busy. I want to remind everybody, again, take it nice and slow up this lane in particular, because it is a little cramped, and we just want to make sure that everybody's safe. You are, once again, going to want to stay to the right of the circle drive, because most likely cars will still be coming down the other side. And again, we have the speed bump here, so make sure you go nice and slow over that. And then up here when you get to this point, depending on at what time you come, this is also where our buses leave. So one of our teachers will also be up here, and if we reach the point where the buses need to be dismissed, we'll ask you to just kind of wait until we can get the buses rolling. Once all the buses are clear, we'll go ahead and open it back up for cars to continue on their way. And at this point, when you turn out onto Rivas Barracks, we ask you to just be mindful of the traffic. A lot of times it just is so much more easier if you would be willing to make a right turn out of here, and that's what I'm going to do now. So that is just kind of a recap of our drop-off and dismissal procedures. We'll refine these as the year goes on if we see anything that we need to adjust. And as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us here at Beer Bomb.
Thanks, guys.